All right, Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash, and peace and blessings unto the elect of the nation of Israel. And I have an article here, and I'm going to, I believe I'm going to go ahead and read the whole article. And once I get through reading this article, I have a handful of scriptures that I'm going to, bring out to filter through the information in this article, which once we get through with the article, reading this article, is going to show just another example that the so-called white man, who according to the Bible are the Edomites, and the Edomites go back to their forefather Esau. Goes back to Esau, the father of the Edomites. Okay, so this article is just going to more evidence, which evidence is stacked on top of evidence. How this man is the devil. Okay, which devil simply just means deceiver. That the Bible speaks of. He's also the wicked that the Bible speaks of. Okay, so let's get into this article, and then of course scriptures are gonna get brought out. So this video. Then this article, as you can see the date down there, I'll highlight it. Think. Okay, well, right here I can't highlight it, but right here it says July 8th, 2016. So this article is fairly old, but still a good information just to show that this man is the damn devil. Okay, now it's from National Geographic, off National Geographic Society newsroom off the web, and the title says Duplin County life under the waist sprayer. Life, remember that term, life under the waist sprayer. So right here it says W4F, Duplin County life under the waist sprayer, from Corey Robertson on Vimeo. Duplin County, North Carolina, is the epicenter for industrial swine production in the United States. It says housing an estimated 2.2 million hogs. This dot on the map shoulders more than its fair share of the world's swine production load. Then I believe it goes on. It says let me see, Salakia. Okay, well, let me just jump down. I'm not going to play the video, but if you go to this Duplin County, North Carolina hog farm and scroll down till you see the National Geographic Society newsroom link, and then click on it. You can watch and click on it, and you can watch this video. Okay, so let me jump down here and read, because up here it got and I guess the continuation is down here. Okay, Salakia. So yeah, the rest is down here. It says I showed up last summer to film the story of those trying to protect the water, land, and air that these hog farms influence so profoundly. Okay, so reading on, it says, first, What's the problem? Everyone loves pigs, right? Yeah, everyone loves pigs in this yeah, America, the so-called American people. Okay, these people here in Babylon, they do love pigs. You know, bacon is eaten and not looked down upon as far as being eaten in this wicked place we live in. You know, but this, let's read the article. It says, because we know that we're not supposed to eat this pork. According to the dietary law of the Most High. The Most High don't even want us to touch them. Okay? But that's not the point of this article. Let's read on. It says, everyone loves pigs, right? Vitamin B, bacon, is certainly a staple of my brunch diet. In short, the sheer number of hogs that have slid into this predominantly minority, low-income community has stressed its environment to the max. Okay, and the article is going, as we read on, is going to go to show how that the environment is stressed to the max behind this high number of hog concentration coming in the form of hog forms. Produces about 10 times as much waste as a human does, yet has almost none of the regulations on how it's disposed. It says in North Carolina, contract farmers work under the umbrella of a faraway corporation. Yeah, it says work under the umbrella of a faraway corporation, have few choices on how it handles the hog waste from the of animals. From the scores of animals, they are forced to grow and stay profitable. See? It says this waste typically flushes into lagoons. Then when the okay, I think they misspelled or misworded a little bit. It says then when that fills up, basically when the lagoons fill up, okay, it says farmers spray the tippet fluid, which is what pig shit mixed with water. It says farmers spray the tippet liquid waste filled with the most unimaginable grossness onto the fields as fertilizer. Okay, so they say once the lagoon fills up, the farmers then they got a sprinkler system and they fertilize the land, okay, with pig shit and piss. Okay. It says this works in many cases, but all too often overstretched farmers, no one has it easy here. Over apply and allow runoff into local. So this stuff is running off in the local streams. Okay. All the while pumping the air full of toxic stench. The standard industry response it's not so bad. No, it said it's not that bad. And who's over the standard industry? The so-called white man. Okay? So in essence, it's really the so-called white man saying that this concentration of hog farms and they feces and piss is polluting the land, right? And the air. They're saying that it's not that bad. Doesn't cut it for some. And then it goes on, and you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop right there. You know, you can I'm gonna put the link in the description box and you can read the whole article because it's kind of lengthy. And yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know, you can go and read the article for yourself. But what I can tell you, if you read down, it tell you that you know, people are getting sick. And it's Jake, it told you that this is in the minority and the low income areas, which is concentrated with nothing but so-called blacks and so-called Latinos. Okay, that is living around this toxic or on this toxic land, around this toxic. So really they living in a toxic environment. On top of all the other toxic that Esau got going on in the world. Okay, they're dab smack in the middle of pig shit and piss. You see, and so-called Latinos, so-called Negroes and so-called Latinos, so Israelites live in this area, Duplin County, North Carolina. And people are developing cancers and all kind of other sicknesses due to the fact of this pig shit and piss polluting the air, polluting the actual ground, you know. And you can go on, you know, read this article, and they got a video on here that you can also watch. You can watch this video right here. And look, that's why I said don't forget that title, Life Under the Waste Sprayer. They spraying the land with, that's, you know, that's the only the devil would do some shit like this. So I'm gonna hit some scriptures now, and I'm gonna wrap this video up. First, I want to go to Micah chapter 2. So I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity. And what is iniquity? Iniquity is sin. It says, and work evil upon their beds. And this is sin. And this is iniquity that's being worked up by the so-called white man. Okay? Because he's making big money off these pigs, because like the article said, it's the epic center for swine production. Okay, they make big money off the swine farms, the big different corporations, right? It says when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. It says, verse 2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house. And that's the part of these verses I really want to focus on. They oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Because it's very oppressive when you have to go outside and smell pig shit. Okay? And piss. And you catching all kind of sicknesses due to the fact that it's polluting the land, the air, the water sources. That's you put you in an oppressive, further of an oppressive state, right? And then the land is suffering, you know. So life is being killed, destroyed, because the so-called white man is in power. has the control of this earth, right? So this is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 5. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. This is one of a prime example of how the so-called white man is defiling the earth. Okay? He's defiling the earth with pig feces. One way, pig feces and pig urine. Okay? And then spraying it on, pretty much spraying the shit on Jake. Jake is being sprayed with piss and pig shit and piss. Ain't that something? The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant. See? This man is not dealing on the earth the right way. He's not, because if he dealt according to the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, this earth wouldn't be getting polluted. The air wouldn't be toxic. The earth wouldn't be toxic. Okay? And you want to know what? These pigs, the pigs that are raised out in Duplin County, North Carolina, they feed them ground up dead pig. They eating pig meat. They basically, whatever it is, pig meat mixed with whatever other feed they got. Okay, you can, I don't know if they express that on this video, but I actually found this information by watching a documentary on Netflix called What the Hell. That's what led me to this information. Okay, so from there I want to go to the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5. It says, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. And that was a proud statement to say. It said that forget how it was worded. Let me find it, how they worded it. Okay, it says the standard, they worded it the standard industry. It's the standard industry, which is run by who? Edomites. Say that it's not so bad out there. Okay, that's pride. It says, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell. And the so-called white man is about destroying all forms of life. He's not about he's not pro-life. But reason we know he's the devil that the Bible speaks of, because he says he's about life, but he shows that he's about nothing but death. They have what is this? Earth Day. Okay? Well, this Earth Day is all about, recycling and taking care of the environment. Yet this man is the main one in charge of all the destroying of the environment around the world. You see? He's killing people. He's producing pork at an alarming rate and putting it in the grocery stores, okay, and shoving it down people's throats through these different restaurants. Okay? It says, and cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. But the point I wanted out of that verse was, this man is as dead. Okay? And one more set of scriptures, and I'm going to close this out. This is Psalm 73. I'm going to start at verse 1 and read through verse I'm going to start at verse 3, and I'm going to stop at verse verse 8. So I'm going to start at 3. I'm going to stop at verse 8. This is Psalm 73, verse 3. It says, I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. It says, for there are no bands in their debt, but their strength is firm. That they are not in trouble as other men. So the subject matter is talking about the wicked, the prosperity of the wicked. Okay? Their life expectancy, they're living longer than Jake for sure, you know. At one point their strength was firm, but now they losing power at a rapid rate. Okay, it says they are not in trouble as other men. Yeah, that was true at one point. But this man is these Edomites, they in trouble too, because the so-called white man is killing his own damn people with all this pollution and destruction that's going on around the world. It says they neither are they plagued like other men. Their pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covered them as a garment. The man of violence. See? He is as death. It says their eyes stand out with fatness, meaning like it said in Micah chapter 2, they covet fields, meaning if they see something they like and they looking for the best parts of the earth so they can come up. The best parts of the earth that has mineral resources, or they see the opportune basically an opportunity by using a particular part of the earth to make a lot of money. Okay. See, their eyes stand out with fatness. It says they have more than heart could wish. And really going into the elites, because they're all about, profits and gains. No matter the effects on society, no matter the effect on the psychological state of the people, no matter the effects on the environment. Okay? Profits, it's all about profits and gains. And they gain profits through the mainly through the mineral resources of the world, and playing on the minds of the people. Right? It says they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. So like it said that the standard industry says that this situation that's going on over there is not that bad. That's speaking wickedly concerning oppression, because it's definitely oppressing the people. They sickly. They go as soon as they go outside, they smell a horrible stench in the air. Okay, all behind this concentration of pig farms and the pig feces and urine that's polluting every goddamn thing around there. You see? So that's pretty much it, man. That's this lesson. The so-called white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. And the Most High is about to destroy this man. Take him out of power for all his wickedness that he been perpetuated, throughout history, all the way up into this present day. So I hope this lesson was really information, was edifying and exhorting on to our spirit. And once again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Makakodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us this truth through the Spirit, and peace and blessings unto the elect of the nation of Israel. And Shalom.